in the hiring process, you have, specific things that you've learned, and maybe even a whole process and charts that you use. Can you kind of unpack that for us, and just maybe we can even link some of those things in the show notes for some of the leaders here that want to use this process, and I'd just like you to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. First thing I want to say is that these slides I'm about to show you, we didn't create them ourselves. This actually came from Christo and the Futur, which is their company. They're another design agency in California, and he's wildly successful, right? He teaches other agencies how to grow. And so we got these from him, and we've been using them ever since. So we didn't personally design these, so I don't want to take credit for that. But more than happy to show you kind of the process, right? So you go on Dribbble, you go on Behance, you put out, hey, here's the work I need, right? I need a designer, freelance, does this, that, and the other. And then basically you're going to collect all those results, and you're going to put it into a card just like this one, right? You're going to say, okay, artist profile, top 3 skills, 4 skills, 5 skills. On the little white boxes on the bottom right, you're basically going to put, okay, here's the work that I saw on their portfolio that I really like. So screenshot that, throw it on there. Any notes? What is their availability? What's their website? Best contact information, right? So like after you talk to them, what is your rating? Like out of 1 to 5, how do you rate them, right? And then, what country are they from if you're doing a different country? And then you can categorize skills, right? So like if red is web design, blue is graphic design, orange is logo design, you can kind of rate that. And then obviously their name, right? And so you kind of create this profile per artist. And so you're going to create, 30 or 40 of these that you like the most. You save it in a PDF, and then now you can always reference back to them, right? And then once you have all this information, you can head over to a matrix. And this is kind of, okay, cost benefit analysis, right? On the top left, you have, okay, 1 star is the lower quality of work. So the rating, you can either do 1 to 5, or you can do 1 star to 3 star, however you want to finagle this chart, right? 1 star work, but low cost, right? Is that top left one. You have 1 star work, but high cost, top right. And then you kind of take all those cards and you fill them out in this matrix here, right? And so like Ardian costs a little bit more, but he's a very high worth designer. His designs are really good, and so it's worth hiring Ardian, right? And so I tend to hire from the bottom right quadrant, like those 4, versus the top left. Now, where I'll use top left is like, okay, I need a quick brochure design. I just need the layout though. Great. I'll probably hire someone who's a 1 star with a very low price just to have something to baseline to start with, right? And so now you can kind of hire and make decisions based off of this matrix, all from these cards here. And that's kind of how we hire. What is it worth to you and to them? And that's step 1.
I love that. When you said the Futur, or however you say that, I watch his videos all the time, but I didn't actually know his real name.
Yep, his name is Chris. And he's been we've been watching his videos since he started. And so a lot of our success is attributed to some of the words of wisdom that he's had. And so I do recommend anybody go, even if you're not in the design industry, go watch his videos. I mean, they're wild. It's crazy how intricate and how good at communication he is. And then that's where those cards came from. He did a video that actually has these cards, so you can probably go find it out there. But we used that exact step-by-step process because it's the most efficient that we found.